Good good day to you, my dear friends of the human family. We've got 0 viewers. Perfect. I love the 0. Let's get into 0 point energy field, shall we? Alright, as you can see, a little bit of a different setting today. I'm gonna breathe a little bit deeper and take things a little bit calmer, okay, than yesterday. There's times for everything. And I wrote yesterday that and that's why I titled it like that. It's the Emotional Freedom Kamikaze. What is a kamikaze? I looked it up yesterday. It's a fighter jet, stems from the Second World War, apparently, from Japan. A fighter jet that directly inserts itself into the enemy's territory. Or something like that. That's how I took it on. And what a perfect description of the prime energy that I bring forward in this journeying through our existence. I've said it a few times. I'm not only Aries, I'm double Aries, triple, quadruple Aries. Okay. I have it also in Moon and also in Mercury. That's fire. Okay. I head right in there and see what happens. That's what I do. So that was yesterday. That was very, very emotional. And you see, it's the language that this involutionary force, this realm of demons understands. It's the language of power. And real power is energy, which links to emotions. And real emotional integrity, real emotional competence is when you can use your emotions consciously at any given moment, and that is being a master of your own self, a master of mind in the aspect of your thoughts as a masculine and your emotions as a feminine expression of your being, which we all embody. And that is the path, that is the journey to get to. So I'm ready to admit I might get a little bit emotional at some times, and I might get things wrong as I'm speaking. Like, for example, yesterday, I only watched the last 15 minutes from yesterday, because in the meantime, I've had my own emotional breakdowns and then talking things through again and crying in my mother's arms and crying with my friends. And by the way, I lost all my friends with Corona. Greatest thing that ever happened. Got to know new people. You see, when you trust, you see what happens, Larry. Do you see what happens, Larry, when you trust? From the great movie, The Big Lebowski. You see what happens, Larry? So, yeah, that's the process I'm immersing myself into right now. I've dropped the international notice of liability action that was scheduled for Josh Del Sol's reunion summit for the time being, because that would have burnt me out. I could have done it, but you see, I could have taken, but it wouldn't have had the energetic imprint, the underlying energy that it needs to have and that it deserves to have, because it will have a massive impact, let me tell you. As I was writing it, I was like, wow, this is going to be big. This is applicable to the entire world, because it integrates the entire world system. based on contracts and how this matrix works on a deep, deep level, and binds it to the natural order. So if you send that out and you get the background information on what this is based on, this is a very powerful tool, and that needs air and breathing space to really get what this and that's why you don't do it quick. And you even, when you had, I even we even sort of fixated it during the interview, the roundtable interview, which there, by the way, there is a weekend now, okay, from the, I think the second today till Sunday, where you can rewatch all the interviews, including our roundtable discussion. So you haven't missed out, and there's some fantastic talks there. Okay, let me do some marketing here for Josh. Hello, Josh, if you're watching here, love you, brother. Josh Del Sol, great guy, great documentary filmmaker from the US, and a great inspiration to my work. And he's done a great reunion summit, and the link will be underneath here. Okay, so you can check that out. And yeah, I skipped that because it's energetically charged, and I need to listen to the source of all things, which is telling me hold back, give it air to breathe. Okay, and there's divine timing to everything. So I dropped doing that, and all I'm doing now is giving time to myself, to my heart, because that's what I've embarked on. That's what I chose right now. Is all right, I've been doing all these things on the macroscopic level, okay, fulfilling my role as a protector of the earth, as a protector for humanity. That's what I'm here. That's why everyone can count on me when it comes to that. But now I have to draw that macrocosm into the microcosm. Okay, that is true Gnosticism. That's what Gnosticism is about. Hermeticism, the telestai. Okay, I didn't mention that anymore yesterday. I love the expression telestai because it comes from the word telos, which means aim. Those who are aimed. Those are Gnostics. Okay, I'm not some. It's not just, oh, I'm a Gnostic, I know it. No, you're aimed, and you're continuously learning along your way. And a big learning lesson is to not lose yourself in the outside world, but come back to yourself and give you the self-love that every one of us here deserves. Okay, and that's the root basis from which to work on. And you'll feel it anyway. You'll feel guided by the source. You'll feel when to retreat and come back to yourself. So what did I do now? I had an emotional kamikaze yesterday for you, right live here, because I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks about me. I actually think it's important that we just cry when we need to cry, be angry when we need to be angry, be sad when we are sad, and express our full joy when we can express all of these emotions, okay, which is the biggest strength we have as human beings, is our emotions. Those demons don't have them, and they really don't want you to express them, okay, because you drop right into the heart when you do that. That's the journey. That's the real journey to transcend out of the matrix. And I did that, and I'll continue to do that. And today I'm taking it a little bit calm. I learned that from Mark Passio. I always loved it when he went mental on his on his show. It was absolutely fantastic. I loved it, and it gave me the kick up the arse that I needed. Okay, and that's what I want to say. Okay, when you're embarking on this journey and you really want to see a difference in the world, these sort of talks, that's why I call it the emotional freedom kamikaze, really work well with you, because when you get triggered, ask yourself why you get triggered. Because this channel here, okay, the same as the Gnostic takeover that I founded together with Errol, and which is there for the human family. It's a platform, okay, we just started it, and this theme can be continued along the world. Okay, we don't own any patents because we're not idiots. Okay, we're not from this system, we're from the earth, we're from the land. And if you're trying to look for solutions on a mind level, you're not here. Okay, you're not supposed to be here unless you're ready to be honest with yourself and realize the truth that the only solutions to all of the world problems and the world crisis is here. Okay, and here's some geometry. Can you see that? What's that? It's Metronon's cube. I was asked this on a comment, and I'm absolutely happy to get into that. All right, because I don't dodge criticism. Okay, I love criticism. Let's talk about things and get a better understanding of it. So this, for me, is the electric principle shown in geometric terms as a triangle, or in three-dimension space is a pyramid. And that is the downward pyramid, the 180-degree flip over of that pyramid, which is the magnetic pyramid, okay? And in my understanding, that is not evil, okay? Oh, Satan's called the measurer. Oh, really? Let me explain from my perspective, okay? Evil, what is evil? Okay, it goes into long philosophical discussion, which I'm not going to have here right now. Okay, I'm just going to take a few things out here and just talk about them. Let me talk from my perspective. Okay, there's a left and a right hemisphere of the brain, and these symbols are not evil. Okay, they are an orientation to understand esoteric knowledge. Okay, and that geometry, for example, is an aspect of the left hemisphere of the brain, which is the only part of the brain that the demons can access and hack your mind with. That's why they are structurally very good. Okay, they can organize well, they can plan for centuries to take over the colonization of the earth from the background and have human patsies, actors, politicians, and high up movie actors like the Gateses and all that do their bidding. They can only access the left hemisphere of the brain and hack our minds with it. But that doesn't make the left hemisphere of the brain evil, does it? No, it does not. And magnetism, as well as electrics and all of these concepts, don't have to be symbolized in geometry, okay, and shown. And Metronon is an archangel, all right. Metatron is an archangel, all right. We can talk about that. However, I'm trying to explain that a geometry offers you a gateway to understand esoteric knowledge. And it's not evil. This symbol is definitely not evil, as well as the all-seeing eye, that I have a t-shirt, which I love to wear because you know what? I'm taking all these symbols back and taking them back from dark occultists, because I am a light occultist as well as a dark occultist, according to the yin and the yang, in an understanding that darkness is the unknown, and I want to own all of it and bring them back to myself and alchemize all that darkness, all that fear. So I don't only call myself light. Oh, I'm just light. No, that's only, again, half a coin of a coin that has two sides, and the third that connects them. It's only one half of what true spirituality is all about, and that's what the whole New Age hijack is all about. And that's what I would also strongly suggest, that this symbol being defined as something evil is only one side of the coin. And I wish you good luck to embark on a deeper level of understanding of what I'm talking about. Okay, so for me, that symbol is not evil. It represents a hemisphere, left hemispheric understanding of analytics, okay, and geometry, where we draw straight lines, okay, and it is incomplete. I take that, but you can take that knowledge from the left hemisphere of the brain and combine it with the emotions of the right hemisphere of the brain, and then you get the full picture. I've got that symbol as well as other symbols, the all-seeing eye. I wear it because I own it, and I trigger off everyone around me, which is exactly the reason I'm here. I'm not here to be anyone's friend. I'm here to be free. Okay? And freedom needs the truth. And when you tell the truth, you piss everyone off. And that's good, sir. That is good, sir. So, coming back also, in the emotional tirade I was in, as you can see, I'm much more relaxed today. I had a lovely sleep, really good sleep. Very refreshed already. Cried today because I'm in the emotional turmoil, because I'm ready to heal my wounds from my first love relationship with 14, where my heart was broken. And things start to go bonkers then, but I love it, you know. I just take it on. And doing that video yesterday really helped me. It really helped me. So, but as I was speaking, I want to clarify a few things also. So, the girl that I talked about is a lovely girl, and I really love her the same as I love the human family, same as I love a small child playing, and the beauty of innocence that she has, and that I'm ready to protect with all of my being forever. I love that girl, and really, really respect her. I'm there for her. In actual fact, we're going to meet her in an hour's time because she really needs our help. Because the ones of us who who really have the skills and are strong human beings, we attack the most. That's why we have to be there for each other. That's why I'm seeing her today, speak to her with another friend, for her to get better, not for me to have her and be in love with her and this and that. No. What I'm practicing here is unconditional love. I love her no matter what. And that's why I'm here for her. Because I want to dissolve any insidious games that I myself have been playing unconsciously. And I'll be absolutely honest, that's why I say I'm a light occultist as well as a dark occultist. Because most dark occultists do this unconsciously, actually. Most of the human family, most of our humanity is performing dark, black magic unconsciously. Look at the muzzles. What is that? MK Ultra, you see? This world is drowning in black magic, and I do this also unconsciously sometimes, and that's why I show through my actions what my real intentions are. My real intentions are that she has a platform and knows that there's people who want the best for her and don't take advantage of her. And that's what I practice today. That's what I practice. And I'll continue to do that because you know what? It feels great. That's where you realize what we're truly here for. To be here for each other. No matter what. No stake in the outcome. know what's in it for me. I'm just here for you. The truth is simple. And that's what real honesty is to let go of all the bullshit that we cling on to because we don't want to face ourselves and we don't want to admit that we are sometimes guided by unconscious tendencies and urges and unconsciously take advantage of other people. And that is how we got into this whole mess, because we do not understand that our relationships should come from a place of real love, which is unconditional. Hello, Nera. You see, dog, unconditional love. That's why they call him the demiurge. Okay, he urges you to I gave you this, you need to give me that, and I suffered pain in my life with my love, so you have to suffer too. Well, that's gonna make you continue going down that downward spiral, and you'll end up with the world crisis of 2020 that we had. That's how we resolve it. We work on our relationships and transform them, be there for the people around us. I can't overemphasize that. So that's what I'm doing, and I don't know if she's my girl. I have no clue, and you know what? I'm happy to be relaxed with me not knowing. I love not knowing as well as I love knowing. The source paradox, of which I did a video also. Source is a paradox, okay? I love knowing, I also love not knowing. I can be fine with that, okay? Here to experience, here to learn, and she may or may not be. I'll continue along the road anyways. So that's that. And the picture I used here is a Gnostic picture also. Okay. The same as this geometry is not evil. Oh my god, a picture is also not evil because, oh my goodness me, the human imaginative capacities are triggered through pictures, because a picture says more than 1,000 words and a symbol says more than 1,000 pictures. So what about that, huh? About these evil symbols. And I use that picture to show what the real Gnosticism is all about, is to burst the bubble that we've been living in, the matrix bubble. And we do that through the heart. And the heart has the strongest electromagnetic field of our body. And that's where it links to the realm of emotions. Fear, anger, sadness, joy. Okay? Is fear like the earth, trembling? Or is it anger? Is our tears the water, the element of water, and joy, the wind? We're one with those elements. And the earth intelligence, the planetary intelligence, is totally different to what the fake spirituality make it up to be. And she's communicating to me and to Errol also that we're here to put that right. Because let me tell you, if I'm a warrior, I'm in awe and respect to what the earth is. I'm doing a live video. All right. That was my mum taking the dog out. That is a true warrior, the earth, as well as my mum, because it takes a big warrior, to get to terms with me. And yeah, that's what it is about. And that's the learning lesson. You see, we're always constantly learning, and that also brings me to something that is uncomfortable for me. Oh, goodness me. What a matrix hack. Okay, what a hack. So you got to do everything that's and face up to everything, own everything, but not all everything at the same time. That's where another matrix hack comes in. Oh, you're nowhere because you've not done all of the things that you want to, and therefore you have to be crucified, and you're not never gonna make it. Well, how about taking one step? And after that one step, take another step, and start with what's easiest first, and then I can tell you, start making transformation with something that comes easier to you than other things, and then the other thing gets easier to deal with also, but only after you've made that first step. And that's what they also don't want you to hear. That's what they also don't want you to know, because they just don't want you to be free. And you know who doesn't want you to be free? Insane, demented, psychopathic bitch boys and bitch girls, demons coming in all forms, psychopaths. Okay? They don't want you to be free. So, what more motivation do you want to have to come into your peace and to make a difference in this world, huh? And we need to burst that bubble. That's what this picture is about, okay? You burst a bubble and suddenly you're like, oh, I can see now more clearly and I want to see more. Most of the so-called truth movement and the conspiracy research arena is hacked and inside Plato's cave, going round and round and round and round in circles. That's why we don't stand for this here at the Gnostic Takeover. We don't even talk about these things, okay? None of our business. How much more do I have to listen to all of the same? And you know exactly what I mean. No. Maybe we're here for something different, okay? And we need to get out of the bubble, which means you have to face up to the things that are most uncomfortable. And now I'm at a point where I'm ready to look at what's really uncomfortable for me, which is my financial situation. Yes, dear crew, we are not super magical, incredible beings, which we are, but not in terms of, oh, everything's running absolutely great with us. That's why I share the emotions that I do on the video yesterday, because you see, fuck, this guy's messed up. Yeah, and that's the very reason why he's making a difference, because he's messed up, and the source is a paradox, and the breakdown is breakthrough. You see what happens, Larry? When you walk through that door, you come out the other end transformed. And today I'm much more in peace. But let me tell you what, me and Errol live from $500 a month. And the rest we just somehow manage to struggle on, and I don't even know how we do it. And I had the help from the source that I'm living in a flat where I didn't pay rent most of the time, because of the support of a great woman that I want to mention here, also Claire. Okay, great in the 5G movement, but Claire has unfortunately succumbed to um, to her issues, which have to do with abandonment since childhood, which I'm always ready to talk to her about. But right now she doesn't want to listen. And therefore, I decided to go my own path, and now Claire wants me to move out of that flat. And that's how we can get along. And I don't have to explain to anyone that $250 a month is not really a really sustainable model of structuring your life. So what I wanted to say here is also to have a little bit of a peek into the future and have a little bit of an understanding of what we do here on the Gnostic Takeover, okay? Because I've not expressed this in those terms yet. Okay, let's stay with that what it is and always will be. The Gnostic Takeover, which me and Errol founded, which is a platform for all of humanity, for all our human family, for which we don't own a patent for because we're not system idiots. This is something that is for the entire family, and we're here to bring the natural order back by taking down the entire matrix control system, which we know how it functions, and we continue to find out more layers of this control system that is multi-dimensional. You want to ask me why I'm here? I'm here to pull the plug on the entire system. You ask me, oh, why have they not taken me out yet? For that very reason, they can't take me out. What happens to lunatics and psychopaths that want you dead, but they're running around like headless chickens inside a bubble of which you are looking from the outside in, and you're explaining to them what their own bubble is? That is the shachmat, the checkmates of an entire control system that runs on pedophilia and Satanism. That's what we're taking down. That is the Gnostic takeover. And you have to take things by the root cause, by the root. Okay. Therefore, you get to the root cause of the problem through the question, why? Why am I here? Why is this world so messed up? Yeah, why? Keep going. Why? That's why my name is Whybrow. Maybe I chose that name. Probably did. Get to the root cause of the problem, because it's about time we did. Okay, we need to wake up. And that's what we're doing here. And I've got my expertise in the analytics, mathematics, history, psychology, and it's all combined with each other. Okay, it's holistic thinking. It's outside of the bubble. This is true Gnosticism. It's holistic thinking and feeling and acting and sharing and caring. Holistic science, where the mathematics meets the astronomy, meets astrology, meets the enneagram, the psychology, and the geometry, and the drawing board and everything. I'm doing a video. All right, so you saw my dad here. It's all good. You can have an arrow here. Where everything meets each other. And we're not here to divide the sciences anymore. That's my expertise, okay? Especially when it comes to notice of liability, holding people to account with an understanding of what responsibility in the system means and how the system works on a trust fund, okay? Because the trust in your heart is compensated through a trust fund of your birth certificate, the whole basis of the system. Oh, you can trust us because we offer you security. And what does a Gnostic who knows ask? Where's your insurance to your security? And he's gone and privately liable as a politician, as a banker, as a system server, and they can't escape it. And they hate me for this knowledge. They really hate me. And they, I mean demons. They really, really hate me for that. And I don't give a damn about that. I love it so much. That's why I share it with humanity, that this system is an insurance system. We're not dealing with any sort of knowledge. This is the knowledge that makes a president of a country disappear into a bunker, as we got the inside knowledge in Austria here. Dear Mr. President, or anyone here in this country, can someone tell the president that he doesn't have to live in the bunker because he doesn't have to fear me? Because I don't want new Nuremberg trials for him, because I know where the orders are coming from. I want to take down the demons. You see, have you heard the bark? They react. I'm taking down these demons that have caused this trouble. Not any human being on this planet who have been used because of pressure, because of seduction. I know the situation we're in, and I'm here to resolve it peacefully. Yeah, bless the demons for bringing us to a clearer gnosis of our true nature. Exactly. However, that's the highest, the highest level of truth, of gnosis, the highest of the highest. But there's times when you really have to tell them how it is and stand in your sovereignty and show them that you're most definitely not a pushover. It's not going to work on this one. And that is the reason why they respect you, okay? These demons. And I respect them too. They're part of my learning process. Absolutely. I'm not a victim of anyone. But if you don't stand in your ground, they're going to have you, okay? So this is the fake spirituality where you can get trapped in. And I don't say that, Jonathan, not at all, man. I totally bless you for this comment. I'm just saying that I have a very, very big problem with the fake spirituality that's been propagated throughout the entire, New Cage arena. Yes, oh, you gotta love your demons. Well, if you don't stand your ground, they're gonna fuck you up. Seriously fuck you up. Man, they fucked up so many souls, it's sickening. That's why we share what we share here. And Errol is an expert on this and how you stand your ground and how you protect yourself. Absolute expert. And I want to do more videos with him now also soon, because we're going to be more together now again, because there's always dynamics of pulling Errol away from me and Chris from me, because that's the real trinity, okay? That we base on. The people that I trust more than my family even. Can you imagine that? It's the truth. It's the absolute truth. Chris, the wizard, who you've seen also with his magic stick. What a guy. 19 years old. Can you imagine? And a grandfather spirit working through him. Pure love. So Errol and me, that's the trinity that I trust in. Okay, trust needs to be earned. Needs to be earned. And I trusted Errol from the first moment I saw him. So that's what we do. And moving into the future, wrapping this up now, moving into the future, exactly, my dear, they do not care. This is exactly the reason why you don't take these demons for granted and why you face off with them and tell them where they have to go. You go right to the source. Through my eyes, I'm not going to blink. I'm pure love, and I know why I'm doing this, for the children, for the elderly people that can't protect themselves against your sick raping of my human family. That's why you look and stare the demon in the eyes, and you will never blink, because you know exactly why you're doing it, and you know exactly the crime that is being committed to our human family, and that has been committed to our human family, not only for decades, centuries, but millennia. And we're here to dissolve all of that. So thank you for that, dear galacticfire.com. Much love to you, by the way. I can see you always in the comments, and it's lovely to have you. Very, very good heart. And coming back, wrapping this up, for the future, we're creating a new, a proper website, because the website we have right now is rudimentary. It just serves the purpose for people to be able to donate to our cause. And I didn't get the time, and I didn't have the power to do it last year. So that's why we're doing this year. Okay, we'll have it soon without all our content on there, everything for free. Okay, can you hear me? No subscription fee here, because we're in trust. We're doing it the natural order way. This is free for all of humanity, and everyone who needs this knowledge will be magnetically attracted to it, and there will never, ever be a payment blockage for anyone in the human family. Let me tell you that. That I will make absolutely sure of. If there's anything I make sure of. But it doesn't mean that I reject myself and just say, oh, it's just for free. If you can help the cause, please donate. Please. There's a link underneath for one-time donation, and you can become a patron. And I'm also working on something. Thank you for that, by the way. Buy me a coffee, and I'll look how to integrate that also. We need support, okay? It's no longer sustainable for the level of work that we do. The energies have to be in alignment and in balance. And I couldn't even pay Errol last month his part, because and I just basically paid for everything for me and Errol. So it's coming to a situation where this is blocking our passage and our evolution to do what we do. And through donating and helping us and assisting us financially with your support, you're connecting on an energetic level deeper to us. Because money is currency, is energy, is in motion. And when you keep back the money, well, good luck with that, with the financial Armageddon that they have planned, which they can't pull off also because of the actions that all of our human family are taking. They can't pull it off, okay? We'll have a nice transition to that. But it depends on us, and if we support each other, and if this information really helps you in your life, then give it the money it deserves, okay? There's a billionaire here, okay? You can spend $1 billion here. I'd be very happy. And that would be exactly what this work is worth for. The same as a $1 a month donation is, when that is what you can give to us, is exactly the same value, because it means all to us. I just received a letter yesterday, and I was just so happy to read those lines, with 3 pages of a human being sharing her heart with me. A letter from someone who watches my videos, and there is no greater honor that I can get. But we need your support. That's why I also wanted to put that in that video, because that is the most challenging for me, because I do the work I do anyways, because it's important. So thank you for your support. Looking forward to see what the result of that is. I'll also update you on that. So, and also thank you to everyone who is supporting us. Big gratitude and love to all of you. That is massive, and you'll get all the support you need when you're doing the great work. That's how the natural order works, and not it costs $20 a month to get this information. No, I'm here to get rid of that. So much love, high honor, high command to the high source. We are free. That is our destiny.